Hey there, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of our couples Q&A. I hope you enjoyed the first video. If you did not get a chance to watch it, you can find it on my channel. You might want to watch that one first, because this one kind of follows that one. But yeah, we're just going to continue with the questions that we got and answer the rest of them that we did not get answered in the first video. So, the first question we have is, you always seem to be so happy and have such a happy, love-filled marriage. So, you ever have fights or disagreements? Yes, we're not perfect. I think every couple has their disagreements and their arguments, and we definitely do disagree on things, but I feel like if you make an effort to communicate in your marriage and you forgive quick, and yeah, it helps a lot with eliminating a lot of fights and disagreements. But yes, we do definitely have our disagreements.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add?
I mean, yeah, like for me, the biggest thing is like if you feel like there's a problem, I mean, first you have to look at yourself, and I mean, usually it's yourself that needs to change or whatever. And yeah, I mean, you don't try not to worry about the small things, I guess. I mean, yeah, we have disagreements, but it's, try not to make anything major out of it and go on with life.
Yeah, and if it is something that you feel like is a big deal that maybe your partner doesn't feel like is a big deal, if you can just kind of like let them know that you're concerned about it or something like that, and you can talk it out. Yeah, I think communication is just huge in any relationship. Who is the youngest? I am. He is almost 25 and I'm 22, so he's like 2.5 to 3 years older than I am. Who is the cutest as a baby? Well, that's one thing with being born Amish. We do not have baby pictures. I have no idea what I looked like as a baby, which is something that I really wish I could look back and see pictures. But yeah, the Amish would not take pictures. So yeah, we do not, or I don't have any pictures of myself as a baby.
Same here. I mean, I'm sure you were the cutest, but
Okay, how do you discipline your boys? They are very well behaved. Well, I'll start off with saying, yeah, you see our life. What I share on social media is a lot just our highlights of our life. I don't share a lot of like the fits they throw, or like if they're screaming or something. That's not something I share. So even though what you see on social media may look like they are very well behaved, like they are still children, they still have their times. So yeah, definitely probably not as well behaved as it looks like. But yeah, I'll let you answer how do you discipline your boys?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like in today's world, like too many parents either go one extreme or the other. Like either they discipline them too much and are like very harsh to them, or they don't discipline them at all and just let them get away with everything. And yeah, to me, that's just, I mean, yeah, that's not how you should raise your children, I guess. But I'm not saying I'm perfect. I mean, we can, 20 years from now, I can still be learning things. But trying to, just, I mean, have a firm hand, but not too firm, and just, try to ask God for help. And I mean, our children aren't perfect, and they never will be. So.
Yeah, one thing I like to tell myself is, if they do something wrong, not just lash out at them, but try to explain to them why what they're doing is wrong, and try to explain to them what the right thing would be to do. But yeah, we do give punishments too. I feel like they still need to be disciplined in that way. But yeah, just like taking the time to talk them through it and tell them why it's wrong and try to help them do better. Next question we got is, what do y'all like to do for fun? I would say We both really enjoy going to horse shows. My family shows the 6-horse hitch. You've probably seen videos of it already here on my channel. But we both enjoy going to horse shows, and also rodeos is something that we enjoy to do as a family as well. But yeah, what?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Horse shows and rodeos, we definitely, definitely like. I mean, I guess about anything horse related, I guess. And then also, we like to do camping.
Yeah,
We don't do a whole lot of that, but
camping, or also we do quite a bit of miniature golfing.
yeah.
That's something we enjoy too. And now that Micah's a little bit older, he can kind of do it as well. So yeah, doing stuff that the boys enjoy as well. We also like to go out to eat. Sometimes we probably eat out more than we should, but yeah, we enjoy that as well. What do you appreciate most about me?
Probably like your work ethic and just how you're always willing to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and do everything, and with all your boys and everything. I mean, yeah, for me, like, even though I have to get up and go to work every day, but you have to stay home and, yeah, take care of everything at home, and I'm sure it's no small task, and yeah, that's just something I very much appreciate.
And then we also got a question that kind of would go along with that is, somebody asked how you feel about me having a business on the side, like working for my phone.
I guess I don't really think about it a whole lot, I guess. I mean, it's been pretty good.
Like, is that something that you would support me in doing, and like, yeah, encourage me to do, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we still have time together as a family and stuff, so I mean, I don't really see it as a negative or anything like that. And yeah, it's something that I support. I'd rather you be doing that than having a full-time job away from the kids.
Yeah. And then I had gotten a question along with that. Somebody asked how I, as a mother with like having the daily life with like being a mother, and just taking care of house things, running a business, and like doing my videos, being on social media, like how I balance all of that. I will definitely say some days it's not easy, but I have found if I make myself a schedule and have certain times that I do certain things, and have those set, like I know with 2 boys, like it does not always go how I plan out my days, but if I can have that schedule set for the most part, and stick to that as much as I can, like I just feel like I can just get so much more done. If I try to work my business when the boys are napping, like before they get up in the mornings. It's not always easy to get out of bed early, but when I get up in the mornings and before they get up and do my things, and then I can also, like, during nap time or in the evenings, maybe a little bit after they go to bed, have that time to do my business. And then when they're awake, I still have that time to spend with them, and I can, like, doing my YouTube channel and things like that, I can kind of do with them. They're involved in that a lot. So yeah, stuff that they can't be involved in as much, I try to do during their nap times and before they get up and stuff. And then, so I can, when they are up, I don't have to feel like I need to neglect them, so I can do my things. What would you say is the most differences between you? Example, early bird versus night bird and so forth. Oh boy, that's I'm not even sure. We don't have that. Can you think of anything like major?
I guess not really. I mean, maybe I don't know, we both get up early, or sometimes we stay up late or whatever. I think we both would rather sleep in the mornings sometimes.
Yeah, maybe like the biggest thing that I can think of right off the top of my head would be I like to talk, and he's a little bit quieter. Well, he can also be, like, once you get to know him, he's more outgoing, but just to meet him somewhere, I would be more likely to maybe start up a conversation, or, like, I love making new friends. I love meeting people. I love, like, just interacting with people. That's something that just fills up my cup. So yeah, I guess.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I'm not a big into social media, I guess, or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, and he would rather just not, like, him coming on here, like, I just appreciate it so much because he does not like being behind the camera, or, yeah, he would just rather not show his face and things like this, where I just love it. Like, having a YouTube channel like this is just something that I just enjoy so much. So yeah, that's probably the biggest thing that I can think of. Does your husband miss his Amish life? Do you ever think of going back?
I mean, there are days that I miss. I mean, the biggest thing I'd say about the Amish, like, I love how, like, their work ethic, like, they teach all their children at a young age to work hard and stuff. And in today's world where, you know, nobody wants to work, I mean, that's very important. But, I mean, there's certain things I guess I miss about the Amish lifestyle, but yeah, for the most part, I'm pretty content how we are living now.
Yeah, that's something that I also really, like, I wouldn't want to go back and be Amish again, but it's something that I really appreciate about the Amish is they, like he said, you get a work ethic like you wouldn't if otherwise. I feel like, yeah, you just, especially with, I was the oldest of 10 children, so I felt like I learned what responsibility was, like, at a younger age, and I just, like, at the time it might not have been as much fun, but now that I'm out of the house, or out of my parents' house, and, like, more that we're on our own and stuff, I just feel like it was easier to adjust to that, being out on your own, because of that responsibility that we were taught at a younger age. And also being, another thing with being the oldest of 10 children, I feel like it was easier becoming a parent because I helped my mom a lot with my younger siblings, so it wasn't like, I know with some people, like, they don't have interaction with children before they're married, or before they have their own, so it's harder, but that's something that I really love as well, is that I was able to be the oldest like that and have that experience, because it's made being a mom a lot easier. Okay, next question. How long were you married before you got pregnant with Micah? We got married in September, and I got pregnant in October, so he was almost a honeymoon baby. Why did you move to Ohio?
Probably, I mean, the cost of living is a lot cheaper out here, and more work opportunity, and yeah, closer to family, or my family, I guess. But yeah.
Who was the first one to want a child? I guess we didn't really, we both wanted children, but with getting, like, weren't exactly trying to get pregnant when I got pregnant. It just kind of, yeah, it was kind of sooner than we had figured or anticipated, but we wouldn't change it now. So yeah, we didn't really plan on having a child, so I guess it was just kind of, yeah, letting, the Lord lead in that way, I guess. What was your favorite part of your wedding day? For me, it would have been probably walking down the aisle. Yeah, I'd say that was probably my favorite.
Getting married.
Was it hard to adjust to life after kiddos? It's definitely an adjustment, but like I said earlier, I feel like with growing up, being the oldest of 10 children, I had more of that experience and I kind of knew what to expect, so it wasn't as big of an adjustment that it might have been for somebody who had no experience with children. But yeah, it definitely is an adjustment. Like, you can't just do anything and go anywhere at any time that you want. It's kind of like, especially when they're younger, this age, you kind of have to plan your life around them, I guess. But yeah. Do you speak another language besides English? Yes, we do. So, the language that we would have grown up speaking is like German. Would you call it German?
Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yeah, Pennsylvania Dutch. And then the language that we learned to read and that the Amish would preach, that language is still a different language, but we do not speak the German. I think that would be called German. So we don't speak German, but we learn to read in German, and they would preach in German, but we speak Pennsylvania Dutch. So yeah, we speak Pennsylvania Dutch and English. Next question is, would you want twins? We actually just discussed this recently. I would love to have twins. I think it would be a lot of fun. It would be a lot of work, but I think it would be fun too. But I think my husband is kind of the opposite there.
It's in God's hands.
Okay, last question is, how long does it look yet till y'all have your own house? So if you are just new here, we just moved from Colorado to Ohio about 2 months ago, and we are currently living in his parents' cabin. They have a cabin behind their house, and that is where we're living at right now. We are working on buying a place, so right now we are it kind of looks like probably at least till the 1st of September, somewhere around there.
End of August, 1st of September, yeah.
Yeah, so the people that we are buying from, they are building a new house, and they want to have that built and move in there once they move out of the house that we're buying. So right now we're just kind of waiting on, to finalize things, and then waiting for their house to be built so that they can move in there. So yeah, I think that is all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks to my husband for agreeing to do this. And maybe I hope this helps you to get to know us a little bit better. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.